Anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jeremy Grant is out there with Avdia. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Aaron Gordon out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward.
Brown, that three off the mark. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Lillard with the bucket.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
Here's Brown. Johnson the screen. Brown the pass to Murray. And Grant sends it back. Lillard from outside. And Brown pulls it down. It's been a slow start here for Denver. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside, Avdia. Thybulle kicks to Grant. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Avdia off the drive. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. Johnson can't get it to go.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Spurs. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And you know, right now for the Nuggets, they've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 28 points. Gordon for three. Avdia with a defensive effort. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard the pass to Thibault. Murray against Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
First one falls for him. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic, Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Lillard, the pass to Avdia. Thibault kicks to Grant. Portland, no good that time either.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Lillard. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to Thibault. Grant against Johnson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Screened by Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Johnson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Avdia dishes to Lillard. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Valanciunas. Murray with it. Covered by Lillard. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. Count that bucket.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
Lillard surveying the D. Valanciunas against Williams. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson outside. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. Murray kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. The shake. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. For three, Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in. Down low. Grant, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 8 points. Left side, Gordon. Count that one. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Here's Sharp. Outside, Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
That one misses for Williams.
Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
Rebound by Williams.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Westbrook against Sharp. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in for Christian Brown. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big man have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match, the capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And here's Westbrook following Jeremy Grant's 3. Offensive rebound, Jordan. That's tipped. Grant surveying the D, and he comes up with the deuce. Grant's got 7 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bounce pass from Westbrook. And yes, it's good.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
The Trailblazers shooting 40% here in the early stages.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Nuggets in second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
He's off on the first. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Abdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Here's Henderson. Denver getting their last shot to go. To the inside. Here's Klingon. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this is what you love seeing from Scoot. A desire to involve teammates in pick and rolls.
The Nuggets trail by 7. 1:27 left in the first quarter. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Grant gets a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Back to Westbrook. And it's Portland with the rebound, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Two for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Henderson outside. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
Trailblazers leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Klingon. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And he makes that one.
unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Henderson against Westbrook. And Johnson now top of the key. It's over Avdia. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. Brown outside. He's got a clear path. Here's Kamara. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Murray down low. Henderson defending. They get it back. Here's Jordan. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson outside. Launches a 3. And the basket by Kamara. Kamare's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Up top, Sharp. Lets it go. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Trailblazers leading by 10. It's Klingon top of the key. Pass to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Jordan looking it over. Here's Murray up on top. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jordan. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Timeout.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Scoot Henderson. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. but you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's Henderson on the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Hardaway. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 12, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Now here's Henderson. He had 13 points in the win against Denver. Offline with his 3. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brown, and he goes in for the dunk.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Henderson against Murray. Pass to Sharp. Portland again missing. The Nuggets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now, here's Sharp. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Hardaway. Clinging with it. He has 6. And it's Sharp missing.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Hardaway with a wide open look. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers leading by 7. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Henderson's got 7 points.
Wow, Henderson looking so confident shooting the answer 3 right there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brown. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. And the Trailblazers making a change here. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Rebound by the Nuggets. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sharp against Murray. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Sharp against Johnson. He can't hit that time. The Nuggets trail by 7. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Denver now. They're on a 16-7 run. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Trailblazers leading by 3. At the top of the key, Williams. To the right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Free throw is good from Lillard.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Murray. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Lillard. He's got 13. Williams has a screen for Lillard. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. On the wing, Murray. 7 points in the game. Brown, the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. 5 to shoot, and that one is good. And now just a 1-point Portland lead.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Here's Lillard. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Fades back. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now Murray. After the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard. No good from Valanciunas. Now here's Thibault. He's covered by Murray. Grant kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Portland leading. Lillard left side. Out beyond the wing. Guarded by Valanciunas. Count it. Good. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. On the wing, Murray. Good D by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. The 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Count it.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. 4-point game. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Russell Westbrook is second.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
And when your one can hit threes himself, makes the offense so tough to stop.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. A tight game here in Denver. Pass to Williams. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Avdija. And the three ball is good. Avdija's got 8 points.
Good look there from Williams.
1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Johnson up top. Here's Gordon. He's off on that one. Avdija with a defensive effort. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. A good look from Grant. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Johnson.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Lillard. Able trying to get open. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Westbrook against Lillard. They set the pick. The high post shot. Westbrook, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Westbrook from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Grant. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Murray, no good. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. Avdia finds Lillard. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Thybulle's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Lillard against Murray. Johnson in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Lillard. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here is Lillard. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. There's a screen by Williams. The tray. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Avdia. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. He gets that one. 11 points in the game.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Avdia against Gordon. Outside, Avdia. Over in the corner, Williams. Puts it up from 12. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 17 now.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Murray surveying the D. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Murray. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Murray dishes to Johnson. Murray against Grant. To Johnson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard attacking, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Brown, and he dunks it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
So it's Portland now. The Nuggets hitting the bucket at the top of the key. Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Grant, right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Grant. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. A 2-point game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Brown the pass to Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Denny Avdia picks one up. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 4. Murray against Lillard. Johnson in the corner, stolen by Grant. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Thibault finds Lillard. From down in the low post, it goes. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And it's Portland with the rebound. Thibault's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lillard. Back to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Now Avdia. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Russell Westbrook in for Gordon. Johnson with a screen on Grant. Here's Brown, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Thibault. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Avdia's got 16.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Lillard. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Nuggets 3rd.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Westbrook with it. He has 6. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Sinks the triple. Brown's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Denver. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Henderson against Murray. Henderson, no good. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Shoots over Henderson. Westbrook finds Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 13 points in the game.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Henderson dishes to Grant. Henderson against Murray. Henderson outside. Pass to Williams. Portland needs to get off a shot. Grant for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Williams has got his 2nd bucket. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. 8-point game. Down low. Here's Murray. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Sharp. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a 2nd-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
And Grant no good on that one.
Well, look, with a guy like Grant, you've got someone who can defend all 5 positions on the court. Guys like that don't come along every day.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Inside, and it's Quingen with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now Westbrook. 6 points for him. Johnson outside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Henderson looking it over. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Brown, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Sharp on the wing. Grant outside. From past the arc. It's good from long range. 17 points in the game.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 11. Brown the pass to Westbrook. Johnson in the corner. This one for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Westbrook against Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Westbrook. He has 6. Over in the corner, Brown. Misses the 3. Portland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. No good from Grant. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Brown. He's got 18. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clinging with it. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Really left alone that time. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Westbrook. Here's Brown. Shoots. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's Sharp missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
The first free throw is good. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Here's Reith. Here's Sharp. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Murray against Henderson. Murray kicks to Brown. Outside for Murray. 3 on the clock. Over Henderson. Murray, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Sharp with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Offensive rebound. No good from Jordan. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Here's Reith. Over to the wing. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Murray with it. To the right side. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Zeke Naji comes in for Jordan. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Sharp, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray outside. With the teardrop, got a piece of it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Here's Reith. Out to the right wing. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Hardaway. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Denver. Holmes checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Hardaway. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's Murray. Up top, Brown. Murray against Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's just great patience from Murray, using that pump fake to draw the defender up and earn the foul call.
Free throw good, Murray.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Henderson outside. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
For the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Clingan. Grant comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Now, here's Thybulle. Six to shoot. Grant for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown the pass to Westbrook. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Thybulle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Reith. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Into the lane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses for Westbrook. Trailblazers leading by 10. Grant with the ball. Holmes covering. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Lillard is screen on Brown. A 15-footer. No good from Grant. Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Williams with the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sharp. Off on the layup. Denver shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Murray, the pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Shoots over Lillard. Murray, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Williams. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Lillard. Thibault for 3. Kept alive.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. Up again. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Abdiaz checked in for Portland. He doesn't get the second one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Johnson for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes the first. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the middle. Here's Murray. It's good. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lillard dishes to Avdia. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. Williams passes to Avdia. No good from outside.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Murray kicks it out to Gordon. Nifty move. Yep, that one goes. Now Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Grant against Johnson. Baseline try. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Grant kicks to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lillard. Another shot. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Valanciunas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's what Jonas Valanciunas brings. So much force in his game.
Stan, in a league of stretch bigs, Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin. And look, he'll occasionally take a three, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore.
Pass to Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard from outside buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 22.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Lillard. Shoots from the right block. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Table on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Murray. Johnson, good.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's Lillard. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Thibault. Grant gets to Thibault. Lillard from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Trailblazers.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Murray against Lillard. Murray down low. Valanciunas passes to Brown. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Valanciunas finds Murray. Here's Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia against Gordon. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
56 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And here is Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Johnson in the corner. The 3. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Three-pointer, Lillard gets the three to fall.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Lillard against Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Murray the pass to Valanciunas. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line. Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Murray for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Dame, how much do you challenge yourself to provide that scoring to get this team over the hump?
I mean, coming into the game, I know I'm going to get a lot of attention. Teams trying to stop me, so I let it come to me. And, you know, nobody has ever won a game in the first half. It gets done in the second half, so that's when I come on and try to get it done.
That is when the stars shine the brightest, and you were shining out there tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Damian Lillard.